Are you wondering if the woman you like actually likes you back? It's a common concern among those who are trying to navigate the complex world of dating and relationships. You might be spending a lot of time analyzing her every move, trying to decipher if she's sending you signals that she's interested. But sometimes it can be difficult to read someone's intentions, especially if they're not being straightforward. What if we told you that certain signs can indicate that she's not into you, even if you think she is? Yes, you heard that right. And by the end of this video, you will see 12 signs that she doesn't like you and how to recognize them. Number 12. She doesn't initiate conversations with you. One of the clearest signs that she's not into you is if she never initiates conversations with you. Sure, you might be the one who always starts the chat, but if she doesn't reciprocate by reaching out to you on her own, then it's a bad sign. You might be thinking, well, maybe she's just shy, but the truth is, if she's interested in you, she'll make an effort to talk to you. Did you know that a study found that people who are attracted to someone tend to seek out opportunities to talk to them? So if she's not initiating conversations with you, it's likely that she's not attracted to you. It can be frustrating when you always have to make the first move, but remember that there are plenty of other fish in the sea. Don't waste your time on someone who isn't interested in you. Number 11. She cancels plans often. Have you ever made plans with a woman you're interested in, only to have her cancel on you at the last minute? It's not a good feeling. Unfortunately, it's also a sign that she's just not that into you. Sure, emergencies and unexpected events do happen, but if it's becoming a pattern, it's time to take a hint. Did you know that a survey found that the most common reason for cancelled dates is that the person simply isn't interested? It's true. So if she's cancelling on you frequently, it's time to reassess whether she's worth your time and energy. Number 10. Non-engaging conversations. Do your conversations with the woman you like feel like a one-way street? If you find yourself doing most of the talking while she just nods and gives short, non-committal responses, then it's a sign that she's not interested in engaging with you. It can be frustrating when you're trying to get to know someone, but they don't seem interested in reciprocating. Did you know that research has shown that engaged conversations are a key indicator of attraction? So if she's not showing any interest in getting to know you, it's a bad sign. Number 9. She's always busy. It's always a tricky situation when you think someone likes you, but all you get from them is the "I'm too busy" excuse. It's like they have this wall of business around them and you can't seem to penetrate it. But what does it really mean when someone's always too busy for you? The truth is, if someone is too busy for you, it's a sign they're not really into you. It's like they're trying to put distance between you two and keep you at a safe distance. That's a sure sign they don't want to take things further. But there's more to it than that. It's possible that if someone is always busy, it could also mean they're trying to manage their feelings for you. They could fear getting too close or not knowing how to express their emotions. Number 8. She's not interested in your life. She's not interested in your life. It's a sign that she may not be too keen on you. Have you ever found yourself trying to tell her about something that happened to you, only to be met with her disinterest? Or maybe she's never asked you any questions about your life or what you do. It can be a real downer, and it's definitely not a good sign. After all, if she's not interested in getting to know you, it's a clear sign that she's not interested in the relationship. Maybe she's not asking you anything because she doesn't care. Or perhaps she's just too shy to ask you anything. It's a mystery as to why she's not interested in knowing about your life. Number 7. No emotional connection. Have you ever encountered someone who you felt no emotional connection with? It's a strange feeling, right? It's like that person is there, but in some ways they aren't. It can be quite disheartening and leave you feeling a little lost. It's important to remember that there are no real rules when it comes to forming connections with people. Some people don't have the same chemistry level as others, and that's okay. Yet, it's still fascinating to think of the many ways we can be emotionally connected to one another. Think of how you feel when you can share a joke with a friend, or when you look into the eyes of a loved one and experience a sense of understanding. At its core, an emotional connection is about feeling seen, heard, and understood. It's about opening up and sharing your thoughts and feelings with someone. It's about being able to find that spark of connection that brings two people closer together. Number 6. She doesn't remember details about you. Being around someone who can remember details about you is a sign that they are interested in you. But if she doesn't remember details about you, it could be a sign that she doesn't like you. It's a little mysterious. She could be playing hard to get, or she could be completely uninterested in you. It's hard to tell. One thing is for sure though, if she doesn't remember details about you, it's a sign that the connection between you two is not very strong. It's a bit shocking when someone you like can't even remember your name, or your favorite color, or the last time you met. It's like you are invisible to them. Having someone who remembers details about you is a sign that they care. Maybe she just isn't into you and doesn't care enough to remember details about you. Number 5. She's always looking for an exit. It's a telling sign when she's always looking for an exit. She might shift her feet nervously or look for an excuse to leave when she's in a room with you. It's a clear sign that she doesn't feel comfortable around you. If she's always looking for an escape, it's likely that she doesn't like you. And there's no way she will ever feel the same way you do. It's time to face the facts. You must accept that she's uninterested. Sometimes it's hard to accept that she's looking for an exit, but it's important to be honest with yourself and move on. Don't let your feelings take over and make you think that you can make her like you. Number 4. She's distant. If she's distant, then it's a sign she doesn't like you. It's a pretty clear message that she's not interested. Maybe she avoids eye contact or seems to keep her distance when you're together. She might even be cold and unresponsive. Whatever it is, it's a sign that she doesn't feel the same way. It's not always easy to tell if someone likes you or not. But if a girl behaves in a distant way, it's a pretty reliable sign, and it can be pretty heartbreaking. It's also a sign that you should move on. Don't waste your time pining after someone who doesn't feel the same way. Don't chase after someone who's not interested. Instead, focus on the people who appreciate and value you. Number 3. She doesn't share personal information. When you're interested in someone, you naturally want to get to know them better, including their likes, dislikes, and personal experiences. However, if the woman you're interested in isn't sharing personal information with you, it could be a sign that she's not interested in building a deeper connection. Did you know that a study found that people who are attracted to someone tend to disclose more personal information to them? So, if she's not sharing anything personal with you, it could be a sign that she's not interested in pursuing anything with you. Number 2. She avoids talking about the future. When it comes to relationships, talking about the future is a sure sign of how much one person cares for the other. But when she avoids the topic altogether, it's a sure sign that she doesn't feel the same way. It's a little mysterious why someone would choose to do this, but it's a telltale sign that she's not looking for a future with you. Of course, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It might be the case that she's just not ready for a serious commitment yet, or maybe she just isn't feeling it. Either way, paying attention to her behavior is important if you want to get an accurate read on how she's feeling. Number 1. She doesn't introduce you to her friends. It's amazing how one small action, or in this case, lack of action, can be so telling. When it comes to her not introducing you to her friends, it's a huge sign that she doesn't like you. This isn't something to take lightly, as it could mean that she's not interested in taking things further with you. It can be especially disappointing when you've had a few great dates and you think things are going well. You start to imagine what it would be like to have her friends know about you, only to find out that she's not quite ready to let that happen. This situation can be even more difficult if you've met her friends who seem to like you. But even if that's the case, if she's not introducing you as her boyfriend, it's a sign that she's not feeling the same way. Final thoughts. In this video, we've shared with you 12 signs that she doesn't like you, even if you think she does. We've covered everything from her lack of engagement in conversations to her canceling plans frequently. While accepting that someone you're interested in isn't reciprocating your feelings can be tough, it's important to recognize these signs and move on. Remember, your time and energy are valuable, and you deserve to be with someone who's excited to spend time with you and build a connection. Don't waste your time on someone uninterested in pursuing anything with you. Now, you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you how to act when a woman ignores you. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.